SummerSlam 2020 is 1 week away, and today I'm going to be talking about how WWE and Vince McMahon can make the biggest party of the summer probably one of the best pay-per-views of the year. Now, it hasn't been a really good year, of course, with current circumstances with COVID-19, not allowing fans to come into the arenas. But that's why I'm going to start with location. Now, there are some rumors that SummerSlam could potentially be held outside, and it could be on a boat, which I really like. It will be really cool. It will kind of be like the Jericho Cruise back in January with AEW, but of course with WWE. And it's going to be really cool because apparently there's going to be limited fans in attendance. Now, the fans could be the members of the WWE PC or some NXT superstars like they've been doing with Raw, SmackDown, and NXT for a few months now. But I really hope it's going to be some fans. And yeah, it's be a really cool atmosphere to hold SummerSlam on a boat or outside, maybe in an outside arena. I think SummerSlam should be outside a lot more often. It's really never been outside except for, I think it was once in the 90s. So, really hope SummerSlam is going to be outside. SummerSlam, yeah, should be more often because when you think of summer, everyone's going to be outside. It's always hot. So that's another reason for SummerSlam to be outside. And I really no problem about the atmosphere of the boat. I really like the whole aspect of it, possibly being on a boat with limited fans too. We could get fans for the first time in a while. And yeah, let's love the fact that it could be outside and we could see live fans in attendance once again. Moving on to a match I'm looking forward to is Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Surprisingly, it was from Raw, of course. But I'm looking forward to this match because all the hype coming into this match. I love the confrontations you're going to one-on-one. Ric Flair coming back as Orton's manager. I think they're going to have a really good match. Great chemistry. Two of Raw's biggest stars. Pretty much the reason I tune into Raw. If they're on, I'll tune into Raw, watch Raw. Makes Raw pretty good. For my prediction, I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre. Keep his reign going. I really like his reign. Of course, a lot of people are saying, oh yeah, I'm going with Orton. But that's what people said against Drew McIntyre when they picked Brock Lesnar to win WrestleMania 36. And what happened? Drew won in 5 minutes. So he was the underdog there. He was the underdog in this. I think he's going to retain. They're going to have a good match, of course. Maybe we can potentially see a 5-star match. I don't really think so. It should be a good match anyways. And I'm just going in Drew. Next up with a match I'm not really looking forward to. Of course, it's on the Raw brand. Dominic Mysterio versus Seth Rollins. I thought we were going to have Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins after Seth Rollins went up to the announce table a couple weeks ago on Raw and almost attacked Tom Phillips, but Samoa Joe tried to help him. But then Dominic came out and attacked Murphy and Seth Rollins. And I don't really like how they're making Dominic look strong because he has the help of a kendo stick. If you have a kendo stick, you can beat anyone easily. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Dominic as a wrestler. And if he beats Seth Rollins, he's beaten a former WWE champion and former Universal champion. So my pick with this is Seth. I'm not really a big fan of Dominic, as I said earlier. And it would just really make Seth look bad if they make him lose. And it would possibly put him down the card. Don't really want that to happen. I think Seth is a big star, one of Raw's biggest stars. But again, you never know what's going to happen with WWE today. I'll just be rooting for Seth. But it's time to see what happens. The other things I can save SummerSlam. Now, I already talked about the location, possibly it being outside, but there's one other thing that comes to my mind. Adam Cole recently lost the NXT Championship, and usually what it means when you lose the NXT Championship is that you're ready for the main roster and you're ready to debut on Raw or SmackDown. I think it will be fitting for him to debut at SummerSlam because 3 years ago on SummerSlam weekend at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3, just before the show ended, he attacked NXT champion Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is WWE champion now, so if he retains at SummerSlam, I think just before the end, it will be awesome if Adam Cole comes out and attacks him just like he debuted in NXT, just in WWE. Now the thing is, the other members of the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong, it doesn't look like they're leaving NXT anytime soon. Fish and O'Reilly are on the hunt for the NXT Tag Team Championships, and Roderick Strong is doing great as a solo competitor. Also, my one fear for Adam Cole going solo on the main roster by himself is that he'll get one WWE title shot and then just get buried forever. Sound familiar? There's also a new faction on Raw that debuted as part of Raw Underground, and they're calling themselves Retribution, setting things off on fire. A lot of people think this could be Undisputed Era, but there's a lot more than 4 people, so it could be them and some other people, maybe from NXT, who haven't been seen in a while, say Tommaso Ciampa. I think that's highly unlikely. If Undisputed Era do debut, it will be by themselves. It could be a bunch of new wrestlers, like from the Independents or Impact or Ring of Honor. You just never know. Going back to Adam Cole, he's recently starting a rivalry with someone no one expected. Pat McAfee, the former football player, or football punter that is, now TV show host, called Adam Cole and asked him to be on the show. And pretty much what he did is trash talk Adam Cole. Then Cole gets mad, breaks a mic, gets up to McAfee, and starts cursing at him. And now Pat McAfee was invited to NXT a week ago, and he saw Adam Cole, and they started the conversation again, really heated. Adam Cole gets on an announce table, and by the way, this happened during the Imperium versus Undisputed Era Tag Team title match, and during that, Pat McAfee punt kicks Adam Cole. Adam Cole gets knocked out onto the floor. Triple H, Shawn Michaels both there. Triple H gets furious at McAfee, pushes him out of the arena, and Pat McAfee pretty much just says, "Oh yeah, I hate NXT," and drives off. And now we could have a match like this between Cole and McAfee at TakeOver 30, which I don't think should happen. Adam Cole deserves way better than a football player. Like, honestly, this is going to be his first match, and if he loses to Adam Cole, well, I don't know what's really going to happen then. That's just, you got, like 10 years of Adam Cole's career against Pat McAfee. This is his first match. Anyways, I don't know if this match is going to be made, but if it is, that probably means that Adam Cole is not going to debut at SummerSlam. He's going to have to deal with McAfee, and then we'll just have to wait for his main roster debut. Next up is matches that I think will happen, but haven't been really announced yet 100%. First up is Mandy Rose versus Sonia Deville, and I think this will have a stipulation of a hair versus hair match, because a couple weeks ago on SmackDown, Sonia Deville did cut some of Mandy Rose's hair off. Really disturbing segment during SmackDown. Just continues their rivalry they've been having since WrestleMania 36 and all with the hacker. There's actually a glitch on SmackDown when they were fighting after Sonya cut her hair off, but it probably wasn't the hacker, probably just a glitch. Anyways, I think they're finally going to settle their differences in a match at SummerSlam. I really don't want it to be hair versus hair, but I think after what happened on the SmackDown, it's going to be a hair versus hair match. Next is, I think AJ Styles will be defending his Intercontinental Championship, and I'm going to say it's going to be against Big E, because right now he's in a solo run because Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston are both out due to injury. So I think he's going to make a run for it and attempt to defeat AJ Styles. This should be a good match. Big E is a good singles competitor. AJ Styles is one of the best wrestlers in the world right now. Should be a good match. And if that match does happen, I'm going to take AJ Styles for the win. But that should be a really good match. I don't know if that's going to happen, but it's kind of hinting out that Big E's going for a championship now that he's on a solo run. So I think it's going to be the Intercontinental Championship. Anyways, that's been my what I think is going to happen at SummerSlam 2020 video. Comment down below if you think anything I said is going to come true. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.